If your 2-year-old isn't saying a single clear word, and everyone keeps telling you, "Don't worry, boys talk late," or "they'll catch up," this could be the exact window where early action matters most. At 24 months, most children are using at least 50 words and starting to combine 2 words together. If your child is nowhere near that or not talking at all, we need to look at this carefully. Not with panic, but with urgency. Before we go any further, how many words does your child say right now? None? A few? More than 20? Tell me in the comments. I read every single one. Take a breath with me. I know what you're feeling. You're watching other toddlers at the park shout, "Mama, look." You're comparing. You're Googling at 1 a.m. And part of you is scared to even say it out loud. You are not overreacting for noticing. As someone who works closely with early speech research, developmental milestones, and brain-based communication studies, I want to walk you through this clearly, calmly, step by step. Because this isn't about labeling your child. It's about not missing opportunity. First, what not talking actually means. When we say a 2-year-old isn't talking, we mean no consistent real words, no 2-word combinations, mostly pointing, whining, or pulling you, maybe lots of babbling but no clear vocabulary. Now here's what most parents miss.
Speech is not just about the mouth.
It's about the brain's language network, specifically connections between the auditory cortex, hearing words, Wernicke's area, understanding words, Broca's area, producing speech, motor planning regions. At age 2, those pathways should be rapidly wiring together. If a child isn't using words, something in that communication loop needs support. That does not automatically mean autism. It does not automatically mean something is wrong. But it does mean, don't wait. Second, is your child understanding? Now, this part is critical. Does your child understand you? If you say, "Go get your shoes," do they? If you ask, "Where's daddy?" do they look? If you say, "Give me the ball," do they respond? Understanding language, called receptive language, comes before speaking. If your child understands well but doesn't talk, that's often an expressive delay. If they struggle to understand too, that's a bigger red flag. This is where pediatricians sometimes oversimplify. They'll say, "They'll talk when ready." But the research is clear. The earlier we stimulate language networks, the stronger those pathways become. Brain plasticity is highest under age 3. Waiting doesn't strengthen connections. Interaction does. Third, the silent environmental factor. Stay with me, because this changes everything. How much background noise is in your child's day? TV on most of the time? Tablet during meals? YouTube in the background? Be honest, is background TV on most of the day in your house? Just comment yes or a no. Studies show that even passive background television reduces the number of words parents speak to their children and reduces the number of child vocalizations. It's not about guilt. It's about input. A toddler's brain builds language through back and forth interaction. Serve and return. Child makes a sound. You respond. They respond again. Screens interrupt that loop. If your child isn't talking at 2, one of the first changes is reducing background media and increasing face-to-face communication. Immediately. Fourth, the sign pediatricians don't explain clearly. Earlier I told you number 4 is the one most doctors don't explain well. Here it is. Gestures. By 12 to 15 months, children should point to show interest.
Wave. Clap.
Reach up to be picked up. If your 2-year-old rarely points to show you things, not to request but to share interest, that matters. Pointing is a precursor to language. It shows joint attention. Joint attention is when your child looks at something, then looks at you as if to say, "Do you see that too?" That social communication bridge is foundational for speech. If words are absent and gestures are limited, that's when we consider broader developmental screening. Not to panic. To support. Fifth, when to consider autism screening. Let's separate fear from facts. Speech delay alone does not equal autism, but speech delay plus a limited eye contact, a not responding to name consistently, a limited gestures, repetitive behaviors, a little interest in social interaction. That combination deserves evaluation. Evaluation is not labeling. Evaluation is information. And information gives you power. Early intervention before age 3 has significantly stronger outcomes than waiting until 4 or 5. This isn't about worst-case thinking. It's about maximizing brain development while the window is wide open. Now, let's talk about what to do. Because action reduces anxiety. Starting tomorrow, do this. Step 1. Narrate less. Connect more. Instead of constant talking at your child, create opportunities for response. Hold the snack.
Pause.
Look expectant.
Wait.
Even a sound counts. When they attempt, reward immediately. We are building the communication muscle. Step 2. Follow their lead. If your child is spinning a car wheel, don't redirect. Join them. Get on the floor. Copy what they're doing. Then add one simple word. Spin.
Car.
Go.
Short. Clear.
Repeated. Language sticks when it connects to what they care about. Step 3. Increase face-to-face time. Floor time. 10 minutes.
Twice a day.
No phone.
No TV. No multitasking.
Just you and your child. Exaggerated facial expressions. Simple language. Pause often. This strengthens neural timing between hearing and responding. Consistency beats intensity. Now let me say something important. You are not a bad parent for not knowing this. Most families are never told how urgent early language really is. And many children catch up beautifully with the right support. But wait and see should not be the default plan at age 2. If your child has no words at 24 months, schedule a hearing test. Request an early intervention evaluation. Reduce background media. Increase interactive play immediately. You lose nothing by checking. You lose time by waiting. And I want to leave you with this. Progress doesn't always start with a word. Sometimes it starts with more eye contact, more pointing, more attempts. Celebrate attempts. Because attempts mean the brain is trying. If your child understands everything but just isn't talking yet, watch the next video where I explain expressive delay in detail and what it really means. And if you're wondering whether this could be autism or just a speech delay, I break that down clearly in the video right here. You don't have to figure this out alone. Start today.